Alicia Crook here from Massage Champions. One of the things that we love to do here at Massage Champions is to be able to empower massage therapists and be able to give them clarity of the exact steps that they need to be able to run an amazing business. Now, I first spoke to Damon, the guy we're going to hear from in just a minute, when he's the stay-at-home dad. His wife is full-time worker in their family, and he's been running his business for about a year and a half, tried a bunch of things, and he was seeing about 15 clients a month. He's built a purpose-built clinic in his backyard, and he was really struggling with, what do I do next? I've tried all these things and nothing seems to be working. And I wonder if you've been like that too. If you've ever felt like, I've done all this stuff, I just want this to be working, and I'm not quite sure of the next steps. And so if this is you, if you're kind of thinking, what are my steps? What do I do? I feel really disempowered right now. I want you to listen about what Damon did to grow his massage business, because I literally got a message from him yesterday. It's been 3 months since we've been working with this guy. Got a message yesterday to say that he has hit 60 massage clients for this month, which is absolutely outstanding. So listen in to hear how he did it, and I'll see you at the end of the video.
Yeah, it's kind of depressing, I guess, getting 5 clients in a month. No matter what you do, I had done it. I had sponsored a football club. I had gone and seen every chiro and physio in my area. I had gone and visited every gym, CrossFit box, functional fitness in my area. I think I gave out about 50 free massages doing that, and not one came back. I was even at one point looking at going back to work as a purchasing officer, what I was doing before.
Yeah.
And so I decided to sign up. I'd already spent a load of money doing my clinic up and the course, the diploma course. So I figured, why not just slash out that little bit more and sign up with you guys? And yeah, it's been happy days ever since.
What did we hit last month for the month of September?
46.
46 clients for the month. Hey, Damon, how you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for putting your time aside today to be able to collect and share your story with us. I'm really excited to be able to talk to you about what's been going on.
That's great.
Fantastic. So you are a remedial massage therapist. Do you want to maybe share a bit about your journey? What got you into massage? How long have you been massaging for? And who do you help?
Well, what got me into massage? Right. So my wife's works a shift worker out of BP refinery. And so when she fell pregnant the second time, her roster and pay was much better than what I was earning. And so I'm a stay-at-home dad, and I do this in my clinic out the back.
Fantastic. That's awesome. So you've been massaging for 2.5 years. We first spoke probably about 9 or 10 weeks ago. Do you want to maybe share where were you at in the business then? How many clients were you seeing? What was it like? Kind of paint a business picture where you were at.
Okay, so when I first started, it was good. I had, I think I got up to about 20 odd clients when I first started, and then just kept going downhill. Yeah, it's kind of depressing, I guess, getting 5 clients in a month. No matter what you do, I had done it. I had sponsored a football club. I had gone and seen every chiro and physio in my area. I had gone and visited every gym, CrossFit box, functional fitness in my area. I think I gave out about 50 free massages doing that, and not one came back. And so yeah, I was really, I guess, I don't know, I'm not quite depressed, but really low in feeling what was I doing. I was even at one point looking at going back to work as a purchasing officer, what I was doing before.
Yeah.
And so I decided to sign up. I'd already spent a load of money doing my clinic up and the course, the diploma course. So I figured, why not just slash out that little bit more and sign up with you guys? And yeah, it's been happy days ever since.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's talk about what happened. So we had a webinar at the start of the month, which we do called Champions Checkpoint. And I remember you were on the webinar and I'm like, we're going to set some specific goals and set a reward. And I was like, cool. And you're like, for the month of, because you work in months, some people work in weeks, some people work in days, you work in months. So for the month of, this was August, I want to see, and you're like, I don't really know if I say it. What if I don't hit it? There was kind of a bit of apprehension about it. I'm like, you've got to get specific or else you don't know what you're chasing. You're like, okay, I just want to see 20 clients. If I can get to 20 clients for the month of August, which you'd done before, but it had been ages, you were kind of averaging 10 to 15, I think, before that per month. And you were like, if I get to 20 clients in a month, I'd be really happy.
Yeah.
So what did you do in those first 4 weeks? Because we blew that out of the water somewhat. What did you, for the month of August, what did you actually get to?
27.
So you went from sort of 10 to 15 clients a month, to 27 clients in a month.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what was some of the action steps that you took. What was the shift? Because you'd actually been taking action before, but it wasn't getting a return.
Yeah.
And then we gave you a bunch of strategies. What was it that you actually did to start getting clients coming in the door?
Well, you guys had talked about Facebook a lot, and I had tried that on and off, but it hadn't done anything. And so I started doing Facebook again, quite a lot. Like I think it was 2 to 3 times a day, I think, that you guys recommended, which is what I did. I had a lot of people tell me that they'd started seeing me on Facebook. I even had one person book right through to October because they kept seeing me pop up and they didn't want to miss out on their massages. So they were like, oh no, I need to get in there quick. So I did that. I've been working with F45. I've done a deal with them for coupons. Vouchers, sorry. They do their challenges. And within that package that they get a massage voucher, which then they come to me, and if they just want to have that massage voucher, then that's fine. Or they can upgrade to an hour for $30, which is what I was doing then. I also did, what else? I got a bit more, not aggressive, but a bit more forward in my my booking people in at their playoffs. I work at their playoffs every 8 weeks. And everyone kept saying, oh, I should book in. I pulled out my phone. I'm like, right, when do you want to book in? Not, okay, yeah, book in online, No, when do you want to book in? And I'm like, oh. So I nailed them down there. So that was pretty good. Started getting a few more clients that way, which is good.
Yeah. And so what was the shift? Because you were going and talking to them before, because you said like you work at the playoffs, and they'd say, yeah, I will one day, which turns into someday, which turns into no day. As you'd experienced. Yeah. What did it take for you internally? What was the shift for you to be able to have the confidence to pull out your phone and go, right, this is happening now?
Yeah. So I guess I was at a place where I needed to make it work. So it was either do it and make it work or go and find something else. Now I love what I do. This is fantastic. It's brilliant. So it was just make it work or find something else to do. And I really want to make it work.
Yeah. Nice. I love that. So then let's fast forward to the month of September. Again, I was like, you're going to set some specific goals. You're like, okay, I'll try and back it up. We'll do 30. Yeah. What did we hit last month for the month of September?
46.
46 clients for the month of September.
Yes.
Fantastic. And you would have had more if your no shows had actually arrived. So we would have been just shy of 50 for the month.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Huge jump from maybe I'll go back to, another job to 2 months later, actually, and then even we're talking today. So it's been 3 months. You're like, I'm actually going to change my 6-month goal to a 3-month goal, looking at a height adjustable table, which is awesome. Yeah. And when you're seeing 50 clients a month, suddenly your arms start to go, please buy me a height adjustable table, which is phenomenal.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So again, what did you put in place last month that was different to the months before?
So Really hitting Facebook again, backing that up with 2 posts a day, pretty much. And also the Give to Get campaign. I did that. I handed out 110 vouchers, one to a pole dancing studio and one to a CrossFit box.
Beautiful.
So yeah, the pole dancers have been loving it. I've really been seeing a lot of them, and they've been rebooking. And the CrossFit box, not so much. I'm not sure what's going on there. I've seen, I think, 3 out of, and I think I gave them 50 vouchers. So I'm gonna have to follow up, I think, with those guys. Maybe even contact the members on the page personally and say, hey, if you haven't come in now. And redeem this voucher that I've got for you guys.
And look, I think it's such a great way of approaching it, because often what I see so many therapists, or a mistake I see so many therapists make, is they're like, well, I've done the action of the vouchers. It's now up to the owner of that place to give them out. And then we either get frustrated, like we either get excited because they did, or we get frustrated because they didn't. And it's like, well, it's not my fault that my business failed because somebody else didn't give my vouchers out that I made. And it's like, now I'm being a little bit facetious and a bit cheeky with this, but it's that attitude of, well, I can't do anything more. And I love that you're looking at it and you're flipping that to, well, what can I do here? The offer still stands. Maybe the actual people don't know what they're doing, and you're part of a closed Facebook group, is that right? It's with the gym owners. Yeah, cool. So you have the opportunity, with the owner's permission, to be able to actually follow them up and connect with them, which is taking it one step further. It's probably, for most people, well outside their comfort zone. But as you've already said, it was either this or go back to work. And it's like, you've got the flexibility to be able to hang out with your kids because you are stay-at-home dad. So you're full-time carer for the kids, and you do this, between sleeps and all that sort of stuff. And so it's like, well, I could sit back and go, oh, it's not working. Or I could just message a few people that would probably take you, 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes one afternoon when someone's having a nap, and just connect with them all and go, cool. And that's actually going to bring in people. Now, I know that when you set the carrot of, this is what I want to see for the first month, that you also did I think you were following people up, people you hadn't seen in a little while. What did you say to them?
So I wrote out a script, I guess, and then just changed it a bit for each person. People that I think I went back 3 months, I think, and just sent it to people saying that, look, I haven't seen you in a while. You might have those niggles still going. I'm here when you need me. You might not need me now, but I'm here when you need me. And so, I think I sent out 22 messages out of that. I think I got 5 bookings from that alone. I think it was.
And imagine if you had because so many people will get too scared to send those messages because they're like, oh, what if the person thinks that I'm really bossy and, pushing them. So only 5 of them came in, which means that there's another 17 out there that are just like, thanks, appreciate that. There's no guns, there's no like pressure or anything like that. But the fact that 5 people were like, oh, I have been meaning to book in with you for months because life gets busy. And and the fact that you even attracting this is also really important. So part of what we do in the program is we teach people an absolute imperial truck ton of stuff, of action that you can do to actually promote and market your business and get yourself out there while building the courage of feeling really confident as yourself as a business leader, knowing what to say, what to speak, the language to use. We also have a bunch of stuff that you can do, like tracking your numbers, because part of having clarity to know if your business is working is to know, well, what's working and what's not. So, for example, we had a conversation over the weekend. You were saying that you're going to do something at an event next on Friday, and you were like, "I'm thinking of doing a discount off the top of the deal." And I'm like, "What's worked in the past?" And you're like, "Oh, actually, the Give to Get voucher." And I'm like, "Well, why would you give people a discount for one massage when you want consistent follow-up treatments?" So give them the offer based on what it is that you actually want them to do, and that's worked. So do more of that. And it's like, you also know that it's a game of scale. If you give out 2 vouchers and no one comes in, it's not that the vouchers didn't work, but you gave out 100 vouchers, and one place is promoting that really well, and you've had a bunch of people come in. On average, we know that 80% of people who call will upgrade, and 50% of them will make a rebooking.
Yeah.
Do those stats sound about right to you, or are you doing better than that?
I think I've had one person not upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And everyone has rebooked. Everyone that's come in has rebooked.
That's amazing.
Oh, except two. Except two. They had to check their rosters because they're shift. So
Yep.
Yeah.
So roughly how many do you reckon have you had come in from that? From that?
From the pole dance, I think I've had 6.
Yep.
From the CrossFit, I think I've had 4.
Yep. Beautiful.
Yep.
Fantastic. Now, what's really important to note from this is the clarity that Damon has from the numbers that you're tracking. Because if you don't track this, you've got no idea.
I've got it written down. I've got a spreadsheet.
Which is brilliant, yeah? So he's literally going, okay, this is a give to get strategy at this place. This is how many vouchers I gave out. This is how many people booked. This is how many upgraded. This is how many rebooked. Yes. So that you can look at it and go, well, I'm never going to give it to those guys again because that didn't work. Yeah. And there are some, businesses that it just doesn't work for, industries it doesn't work for. Like, for example, we haven't seen this rock out brilliantly for accountants. We also haven't seen it rock out brilliantly for tradies. Not that it can't, but just that we haven't seen evidence of that yet. But what we have seen it done, school teachers eat this stuff up and they love it, and they're awesome clients. Gyms that you have, like your F45, that you actually have a really great collection with, fantastic. A pole dancing studio, people where they're active, CrossFit, wherever you are playing at. Like, also, you're not a kind of a fluffy kind of massage therapist either. You're very much a sports crash and bash, get in there, get some stuff happening, make a difference, make a change. So you probably wouldn't be going and chasing, your first time mom, baby massage kind of thing, because it's not your jam. So you're finding places that you can do it. I know you can do it. Clearly, you're stay-at-home dad, but it's not what gets you fired up to get up in the morning and go to work. It's like you're actually finding places that do really connect and resonate with you and who you are and the message you want to get across. And I think that's important for if you're looking at doing this particular strategy, it's important to know. And we know from research we've done that therapists will often do 1 to 5 marketing campaigns a year. And what we actually recommend when people are going through the fully booked program is actually 1 to 5 marketing campaigns a week, until you figure out what's working, what's not. Yeah. Now, if you go from 12 clients a month to 50 clients a month in 2 months, then you don't really need to be doing that amount of marketing every single week, because you're hitting it, you're smashing goals to the point where you're like, I'm actually going to drop my goals for this month because literally my arms are wearing out now. And it's kind of crazy, which is awesome that you have that flexibility. And when you're running a successful business, it opens up possibilities and choice, because then you can choose, you know what, this is plenty enough for me in order with the work-life dance that I need to do with my kids and my family and all that sort of stuff, still having energy in the tank to be there for them, be present with them, play with them, go to the park, and not have to have as many laps as they do, preferably. Like, you need to be able to manage your energy just like anyone would. It's like, you need to be able to do that. And it's great when you know what you're doing and you can literally turn a tap on the marketing now to go, yep, I'm ready for that 60, bring it on, because that's his ultimate goal. Or just wind us back to 35. I'm okay with that. Like, just turn the tab off. Thanks, Leash. And so that you can actually finish the last 2 weeks of the program, because you still actually haven't finished it yet, which is great. It's the only reason that I'm genuinely completely okay with. I've literally got too many clients to see can't complete the last couple of weeks of the program, which still have more marketing stuff, just so you know. It's going to be really exciting, and it's going to be all like, oh no. So it's about self-care, very important, and also about setting goals for the next 12 months and creating the structure and strategies that you need to be able to put everything together, because there's a lot in the 6-week program, as you're discovering. And it's awesome. And the fact that you have taken the information that you've needed and you've applied it to get the results that you have, as well as doing an internal shift, is exactly what we talk about so much. We bang on about take action, work on your mindset, take action, work on your mindset, which is exactly what you've done.
Yeah.
And
Stop thinking negatively,
yeah,
and think, just change a few things.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Like,
working.
what if you just let go of doubt for 6 to 8 weeks? It's amazing what can happen. And even, I know at the start it was like, I'm just scared that I'm getting to 17, 18. What if it never happens again? And I'm like, David, you're at 25 clients in a month, dude. You don't go back from here. Trust me. It's your momentum's too much. You know, you've moved past the threshold of that. Can I even open the doors? To you're smashing it out, and you're only using about a third of what we've actually got in the program right now. And clearly it's working. So worst case scenario, in 3 years time, when you're like, crap, what do I do? You get lifetime access to the program. You can come back and go, right, what else have they got for me?
Well, I was going to finish this week, hopefully, and then go back to the beginning and start again, because there's so much I've forgotten.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, you totally have the option to do. You can actually go through the whole program again. We offer that for graduates. Anyone can do that. It's included as part of the package. And you get added to a graduates group where we help support you and guide you through and give you access to updated modules and things like that, as we kind of update if Facebook decides to change, when Facebook decides to change things, and that kind of stuff as well. So you've got access to all of that, which is awesome. For you, what do you think has been the biggest highlight for you? What's given you the biggest amount of clarity for you to be able to create the results that you have?
A change in mindset, and actually being proactive and getting people in. Yeah.
That's huge. That is awesome. Fantastic. And would you recommend people working with us?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I saw you guys when I first started, and I thought about it then, and I thought, no. And then I was approached by a marketing people that did TV adverts in doctors' surgeries, and the cost of that versus the cost of this, and this I thought was much better value for money, and I was seriously thinking of going for those people.
Yeah.
And this was much better value for money. You teach me how to do it, which was fantastic.
Yep.
And what I need to know how to do this stuff. I don't want to farm it out to someone.
Yeah.
I'm not busy enough yet, but
one day.
So learning how to do it and taking control and forgetting that negative mindset is just that's it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's been an absolute pleasure working with you. I get messages quite frequently from Damon going, I'm at this level, I'm at this many. He's like, oh, one day this will stop. And I'm like, bring it on, dude. Like, this is what I live for. I live and breathe for people building their business, because it's client numbers, but for me, it's so much more than that. It's that's how many clients now per month in your area are getting access to amazing healthcare and actually looking after their body, which is phenomenal. It's also cash flow for you and your family to be able to go and enjoy time together, to be able to go on a holiday, pay off, part of your mortgage, whatever you want to do for, it's totally, you have more influence and more opportunities when you have your business that you are choosing to either see 60 or 35 based on the fact that you're like, I can't do it anymore, or I'm just having a bit of just let me chill. This is, exceeded my expectations.
That one, let me chill.
Yeah, just let me chill, please. I need to recuperate, regenerate, which is awesome. Look, thank you so much for your time today. It's been great chatting with you. And I know that people listening are going to be in a very similar position. They've probably done a bunch of stuff that hasn't worked. And I've heard about this Facebook platform. I've heard about us talking about mindset and bang on about that. But I think you actually embody this really, really well. And I think your story is going to resonate and really hit with them. So thank you so much for your time.
No worries. Thank you.
Damon's story is so incredibly powerful, and we are just So proud of him here at Massage Champions. Now, the reason that we know that Damon has made such an impact in his business and in his life is because he's implemented the three things, which is mindset, marketing, and mechanics. And whenever we work with anyone, whether it's in our 6-week accelerator program that Damon's gone through, whether it's our 12-month program that we work with therapists to scale their business, everybody needs those three elements throughout their business. And so one of the things we've done with Damon is we've been able to help him with his mindset, as you've heard, and help him with his marketing, and now we're helping with his systems, because obviously seeing 60 clients a month is really changing the game for him, going from just 5 clients a month. And that was literally in 3 months. And the reason that he's been able to do it is because he's known exactly what steps that he needs to take. He's been empowered to take them. And to be able to have that clarity is literally what has saved him time, saved him money, and he is on the road to success. And we are really excited to be able to offer you this opportunity where we can chat with you and help you through whatever challenges you're facing in your business so that you can become just like Damon and be really empowered to know what the right steps are for your business and turn your passion into a rocking business.